Hello everyone. So this is the pre-class video of for loop. So in this pre-class, we will see that basically what is the syntax of for loop, okay, and how it actually dry runs. Okay. So let's see. So basically when I'm talking about for loop, when I'm talking about loops, okay, so yesterday we have seen about while loop. Now the another category is for loop. Another category is for loop. Basically these two loops are, you can say that these are the same thing, okay, but implemented in a different way. Okay, these are the same thing but implemented in a different way. So if I talk about while loop, if I talk about while loop, so we already know that, okay, what is the syntax of while loop. So basically first what comes initialization. Okay, after initialization, what we used to write while, and then inside this bracket we used to put the condition, and after that what we'll do here, basically we used to write our code. Here we used to write our code, and here I used to write increment and decrement, like whatever the operation is, okay, depending upon that. So now if I write in this way, now you can see this. Okay, similarly when I'm talking about for loop, when I'm talking about for loop, okay, so for loop is also very similar. Okay, so you know that, like, if I want to write the loop, I need three things. And what are those things? First is initialization. Okay, the second is condition, and the third is increment decrement. Now if I talk about for loop, okay, so in that case, how we used to write the for loop. So let's see. So here I'm talking about for loop. So what is the syntax of for loop? So the syntax of for loop is something like this. First, we used to write for. Okay, then I'll start a bracket. And in this bracket, first I will do the initialization, because here you can see that initialization is coming here. Now I'll put the initialization here. Initialization. Okay. After that, what you need to do? You need to put a semicolon. After initialization, you need to give the condition. Here I'm giving the condition. After that, you need to again put the semicolon, and then you need to do increment and decrement, like whatever it is. So basically now you can see that like it is actually coming in this way: initialization, condition, and increment decrement. And here you can see that the semicolon. So here I'll open it and here I'll close it. So in this one you will see that here I'll use to put my code. So now if I number it, so you can see that 1, 2, and 3 is coming here. But here in this case, it is coming in this position: 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So basically this is the way, this is how we need to put it. And now it is exactly like, you can see that, like, it is very similar like while loop. Okay. And it also it does the same thing, same task which while loop used to do. Okay. Repeating the task like whatever number of times you want to run. Similarly, for loop do that. Okay. So let's see one example. So before that, if I write the for loop syntax, so if I write initialization, okay, comma, condition, comma, like, sorry, semicolon, increment, decrement. Okay, and then code. Now you can see that, like, if I'm talking about this, how it actually runs. So the way it runs is like, you already know that in while loop, it follows the pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, when I'm talking about in this one, it will first run this, then it will run this, then it will come to the code, and then it will go to the increment decrement. Now it will start the cycle. It will again go to 4. So here it also follows the same pattern: 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So this is the pattern which actually it follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. This is how for loops work. Okay, so if you're asking like why it is working in this way, it is just that how it's created. So 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 in this manner. So now if I go to the next one, let's see a small dry run. If I want to print the hello world, like you can say that 5 times. So how will I write the code? So I will write the code in this manner. For where I equals to 1. Okay, here you can directly write in this manner. I less than equal to 5, I plus plus. Okay, if I want to print hello world 5 times. And now in this one, I will write console.log hello world. So it will print the hello world. You can say that 5 times. It will print the hello world 5 times. So now if I go to the next one, let's see the dry run of it. So if I write the code here for where I equal to 1, I less than equals to 5, I plus plus. And now here I will write console.log hello world. Now if I write it here, now you will see this. And here I will write I equal to 1. Here I will write I less than equal to 5. Here I will write the code. And here I will write the I plus plus. So you can see that this is my 1. This is my 2. This is my 3. And this is my 4. Similarly, I'm following the same pattern here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now in this case, what I will do? Okay. So now in this case, if I write, so we start the loop. So first of all, you already know that what is the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Like in this manner, it will run. Okay. So in that case, what I will do, I will start from the first one. Okay. So now you can see that like it will start from this part 1. So I equal to 1. Now it will go to the next one. That is true. What is true? It will check 1 is less than equals to 5. That is true. And then it will go to the third one. And it will check that whether it is true. Basically, now it will go to the third one. And third one is it will actually print the hello world. Hello world. Now, when I'm going to the next one, what it is doing, it is incrementing the value I equal to 1. I equal to 2, sorry. Now it will again go to the 2. And now you already know that 2 is less than equals to 5. That is true. Now it will go to the third one. It will do hello world. So you can see here, it will come to here, hello world. Basically, it is following the pattern of this one. It is following the pattern of this one, going this one. And now this loop is starting. After that, I will become 3. Now 3 is less than equals to 5. That is true. Now it will print hello world. Now you will write I equal to 4. Now here I will write 4 is less than equals to 5. That is true. Now I'll write hello world. Now you can see that I can write I equal to 5. Now 5 is less than equals to 5. That is true. Okay, so I'm following this pattern. Like you can, like I'm not writing this again, but now you can imagine, you can relate this thing with this one. Now after that, I'll write hello world. And now I equal to 6. 6 less than equals to 5. That is, you already know that 6 is less than equals to 5. That is false. So if it is false, so basically what will happen? It will come out of the loop. Now you can see one thing, like how many times hello world is printing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times it is printing the hello world. So this is the thing. So now let's, if I go to the Replit part, now you can see that, like if I'm writing the code, so let's create a RAPL. Okay, so node.js ft, you can see that 18 for loops pre-class. Now, if I want to write the for loop, then how will I will write for, okay, this is the bracket I will start. I will write where I equal to 1, I less than equals to 5, I plus plus. Okay. Now after that, I'll write console.log. Okay. And after that, I'll write hello world. So now if I run this code, in this case, what will happen? It will print the hello world 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, this is what it is doing. So basically, this is all about for loop, how it is executing, how it is running, and this is the dry run of this for loop. Okay. Other thing we will see in the live session. Okay. And I hope this has been given you some idea about for loop. Okay. Thank you all.